almost as soon as the dead hunter left. This was no Midas assault though. The dead attacked in waves, trying to overwhelm our defenses, probing for weakness before falling back. That could only mean one thing. They were being led by a commander, capable of strategic planning, using its rotting ranks like a real soldier. The idea doesn't bear thinking about.
It felt like breathing air that didn't belong to someone else. Come on, baby.
That was supposed to guilt me into something. Still, I said nothing. I just think it's childish to pull the rug out from under your family. I mean, fine. You don't want to be part of things. That's your choice.
Okay.
Systems in place. You can't
Trap.
just without warning. You're right.
Oh, man.
I should have warned you. Paused. So you'll fix it. No,
No.
I said I should have warned you 8 years ago when I started paying for everything. When I let you insult me with your mouse while living off my back. But I didn't. And that's on me. It was a long silence. And Dad muttered, "You've always been so dramatic." I smiled. "And you've always been entitled." Then I hung up. No screaming, no theatrics, just a quiet click. That night, I
Trap.
alerted the mortgage sailor. Your account login has been updated by another user. They tried to get in. I'd already logged in, but I wasn't able to. The next day, I filed a paperwork to remove my name from every joint account.
Sorry. Headshot.
Sent every document. I even made a spreadsheet with all the account numbers I've been linked to over the years, just to make sure I had.
Oh, crap.
Then I started looking at
Headshot.
see the house wasn't in their name. It was in mine.
Headshot, motherfucker.
Debt to qualify for a mortgage. I bought the house under my name. Told them it was a family loan, so we could keep the roof over their heads. I let them believe it was theirs. I let them make the rules. I let them disrespect me in a house I legally own. I didn't have a stake anymore. 2 days later, I booked an appointment with a real estate attorney.
Come on. Show, baby.
Situation
Show, I'm perfectly blind, so.
he said,
Yeah.
"You've got every right to do this." I nodded. He leaned back in his chair and added, "Do you want to evict them or sell the house outright?" That was the turning point. That's when it stopped being about punishment and started being about freedom. I didn't answer right away.
Yeah.
Trips and reminders to help out because we're struggling. Then I went back to that birthday card. Maybe this year you'll grow up. I looked at the attorney, smiled, and said, "Let's list it." The house hit the market a month later.
Hey, guys.
No for sale sign on the wall. No warning dropped in the group chat. Just a discreet listing through the attorney's recommended realtor.
Hey, guys.
Efficient, and not the type to have a person do it when you said, "Yes, I own the house." No, they don't know that yet. We scheduled the first offer for Tuesday afternoon. I picked a time when Mom would
Hey, guys.
insurance volunteering shift, and Dad would be out at one of his endless networking lunches that never seemed to lead to a job. Jason, as usual, was probably gaming upstairs with noise, canceling headphones on. The realtor brought in a couple and their young daughter. They were polite. The wife looked around to the kitchen and said, "It has potential, doesn't it?" I could hear her already imagining repainting the cabinets and knocking out the ugly half wall. The husband asked about the HVAC in the room. I had the answers ready. I paid for both repairs just last year, after all. Halfway through the tour, I heard a door slam upstairs. Jason came thudding down the hallway in socks, hair unbrushed, wearing pajama pants. He looked from me to the couple and back again. What's going on?" he said, frowning. The little girl smiled and waved at him. The wife said, "Sorry, is this a bad time? We didn't realize." Jason turned to me. "Dude, why are people walking through the house?" I didn't respond right away. Instead, I looked around the living room, the same one where I sat countless nights during college laptops. Trying to stretch my freelance gig just enough to cover.
Yeah, sure do.
Then I turned to Jason and said, "It's not your house, Jason." The realtor stepped in quickly, offering the couple a quick look at the backyard while I handled things. They nodded as I went inside. Jason's face turned red. "Okay, what does that mean?" I raised an eyebrow. "Exactly what it sounds like. This house is under my name legally. I've been paying the mortgage and I've decided to sell it.
Oh, baby.
A short stunt behind the laugh. "You're joking." "Nope. That's not even like you can't do that, dude. Mom and Dad live here, correct? And they've been living here rent-free while calling me a leech and handing me birthday cards with insults and stuff. It's best to keep it, but nothing came out. Very, very good."
No, fuck.
After all this time, Jason shook his head. "They always said they owned the house, that they let you live here sometimes out of pity." I stared at him. "You thought I was living here out of pity?"
Hold up.
"Maybe you never
Ah, there you go. Oh, wow, hold on. That's fucking hilarious. Go for it. Hey, look. What the fuck? Hold on. Hold on. Ah, no. Oh, yeah, fuckers. Shit. What the ass? Well, what? Dumbass. What? She wasn't being nosy, just doing her job. A lot of people say you but I didn't. I've never been more sure of anything I've said. By the time I walked back inside, Mom was taking me down into the kitchen, where I could hear the telltale wine glass. Nope. No, they're off. Okay. Yeah, it doesn't know. What else do I?
Right.
Got jobs that lasted. Treated me like a human being. She looked away. Dad slammed his book. Turning your back on your family. I said, I'm finally turning toward myself. Jason ran down the stairs. Wait, are you actually serious? Like, really? Yes, but I live here. Not for long. I have nowhere else to go now. I shrugged. Either time I was sleeping on couches trying to keep the lights on in this house. But I figured it out. The counter and grabbed it. 30 days, I said. That's how long the process takes. After that, I suggested we let her run away like I did. And with that, I left. Not firing her. I had one last opportunity, and it wasn't selling the house.
What fucking brother?
The offer closed exactly 31 days later. I signed the final paperwork at the attorney's office with the kind of quiet, unshakable confidence I never used to have. Not around my family, at least. The realtor slipped the check across the table. It wasn't just a payment. It was proof that I had built something. Without anyone else's name stapled on top of it, like a participation fee. I didn't go back to the house that day. I didn't help them pack. I didn't check in to make sure they were okay. I gave them nearly a decade of mortgage to pay the end as a sign of his death. And I did leave one thing on a folder printed, not digital. I knew Dad wouldn't open an email unless it was correct. It was a document titled Things You Claim I Never Did. It included a spreadsheet with every dollar.
Shit.
Mortgage statements, grocery bills, health insurance, premiums, credit card payoffs I'd made without telling them, just to keep their attention. Every Uber I'd ordered when Mom had her surgery. Every textbook I'd bought for Jason that he never used. Every time I covered an overdraft fee with their lights wouldn't get shut off. Even a screenshot of the birthday card they gave me. I left it on the kitchen counter. That was the last time I ever saw that house or them. Within a week of the sale, the calls started again. First from Mom crying, then from Jason bargaining, then from Dad. Angry voicemails about family betrayal and shame. I didn't pick up. I didn't reply. I left the city quietly. Changed my number. Got a new bank, a new apartment, modern, quiet, full of light, paid in full. No roommates.
No more.
I had to raise. Anyway,
Oh,
for the first time in my
bollocks.
adult life, I had no debt. No secret bills to cover. No emergencies that always required my wallet, but never my home. I didn't even realize
Oh,
how
yeah.
light my
Yeah, boy.
until the second week passed without a single
Oh,
call.
wow. Over that.
Going to therapy. Real therapy. Not the kind where you journal and your mom later reads the
Wow.
answer. I started eating better, sleeping better. I signed up for a pottery class on a whim. Something I always wanted to do but never had time for between double shifts and family meltdowns. And then one day, 6 months after the sale, I got a letter. No return address, just a wrinkled envelope forwarded through my old billing address. It was from Jason. The letter started like this. I still think it went too far, but I
Damn
don't
it.
get it now. He said he was living in a shared apartment across town. Part-time.
Oh, I'm sorry. Did you want to? Oh, the eyeball dot. Shoot.
First time he understood what I must have thought. That he hadn't known that I liked the things that I needed to feel useful. The letter read,
So.
I don't expect you to forgive us, but I hope someday you'll talk to me again. Even if it's just to tell me I was a fool. I folded the letter and put it in a drawer, not ready to respond. Not yet, but maybe one day. Mom and Dad never wrote. I don't think they ever will. And that's fine because I'm not angry anymore. I'm not bitter. I'm free.
Oh, crap. Not everything.
But I was the lifeline. I finally let go. Now I don't walk on eggshells. I walk on
Crap.
without myself in a place where no one calls me a disappointment for not buying groceries I never ate. I have space. And on my 31st birthday, I bought myself a real card. It said, "Congratulations, you made it out." I signed it with my own name. That was enough. I overheard my parents planning with my brother to drain the family business
Shit.
This is some straight up golden child versus snake type situation that would make a family therapist write an entire textbook. I don't contribute to the family business while Kevin just existed. Yeah, you read that right. I worked 60-hour weeks growing Hartwell restorations from $2 million operations to $15 million, and Kevin showed up maybe once a year for both of us. Meanwhile, he got praised for breathing, while I got told my work was adequate. The double standards don't stop there. When I graduated,
You did all.
I was working part-time at the shop. My parents said that's when I stepped back to getting Kevin back.
What's that?